What's up, Nail Geeks? I am blowing up your feed once again. I apologize for those of you who are subscribed for notifications from me, but I have more beautiful things to show you all. I have Dom's new cocktail party collection, which features 6 tri-thermal polishes that are really wonderful. I enjoyed these so much. So let's dive right in and see what they look like. First up is Purple Haze. This is a tri-thermal that changes from dark purple to lavender when warmed. So the formula on all 6 polishes in this collection are very similar to those solars I showed you guys before. They are very creamy, very smooth on those brush strokes. It reminds me of applying gel polish, and it also has just the slightest bit of a jelly-like lean to it. So for the most part, between 2 and 3 coats for all 6, in lieu of repeating myself, they are just wonderful. I really like that they apply so much like a gel polish and they plump out wonderfully with a strong self-leveling factor. Now, all of the polishes in this set are very reactive to temperature change, as you're seeing here on my full hand shot. Easy transitions between their warmest and lightest state. Now here on the ice water shot, you can see the warmest state, and as it cools down on my tips here, you can see that there's a very obvious 3-color difference in the whole polish. And Blackberry Mojito is a tri-thermal that changes from deep dark gray to purple to pink when warmed. So this one was a pleasant surprise for me. I think most of these were. Most of the time I feel like thermals are pretty standard in their color changes, but I think these are really unique in their warm to cool state. So I really enjoyed this little bit of a different spin. I also wanted to note that I know this is just me and it's very subjective, and I try not to be so heavily opinionated on my videos and just present things to you as a review type format. But in my opinion, there is something so satisfying about a cream thermal. Creams are typically one of my favorite type of finishes for nail polishes, but when it comes to thermals, I really appreciate it when there's nothing else in them, just that color change. It's almost like a palette cleanser. I really appreciate it. Now here on the ice water shot, you can see there's again a very obvious 3-color difference between them. Just really lovely. So you'll get those medium type of mid-tones in between each of the temperature differences. And Tequila Sunrise is a tri-thermal that changes from reddish brown to orange brown to yellow when warmed. This one was a pleasant surprise for me. Again, I really enjoyed the very warm state on this one, as it's such a contrast against that medium and colder state. So I wanted to note that 2 or 3 of these, this one and Blackberry Mojito, and I want to say the very last one, I kickstarted them just a little bit in their very warm states with my hair dryer, which is what I use on a lot of my thermal shots. So I just wanted to throw it out there that I'm usually running pretty warm on these videos. We have had very overcast weather here with all of the tropical storms and stuff in the south. So if you are like me and it's kind of applying in that medium state, it immediately just kicked up like crazy once I warmed it up with my hair dryer. I don't know if that's a thing or not, but I found that when I am stuck in a specific temperature, it really helps for me to get that reaction going. And Sour Appletini is a tri-thermal that changes from reddish brown to yellow to a light green when warmed. Another very satisfying type of color change with it. I felt the medium tone to this one, which you guys will see in just a moment, is a bit subtle on the video, but please note in person, all 6 of these, I easily saw 3 colors on my nails. So very wonderful difference between their temperature requirements. So again, going in with 2 coats on this one, I really can't see most needing to go past 3 coats. These are beautiful formulas. They basically apply themselves. It stays put where you put it. This is what I'm going for when it comes to like cream type of polishes. I want them to be just right, Goldilocks here, just perfect in that super smooth consistency. Now on the ice water shot here, you are seeing that mid-tone, which like I said is a deeper type of yellow. So please note in person, this is a pastel yellow to a medium yellow to a reddish brown. And Grasshopper is a tri-thermal that changes from 3 different shades of green when warmed. Another really pleasant surprise. I liked how these are kind of flirting almost with being a summer to fall transition in terms of their color palette, but I'm getting like so much fall vibes from these with just that little bit of a different spin from what we're usually seeing. I just really liked them. Again, I try not to be super opinionated on these videos, but I enjoyed these. They're awesome, especially their formulas. So here on the second coat, you can see that medium state coming out. It's on my nail bed right now, and then my tips have the slightly darker green for the coolest state. And on the full hand shot here, you can see that the very warm state is that nice, very almost springy type of green, but then it easily transitions over to a medium and darker green. And last but not least, we have Pink Moscato Sangria. This is a trithermal that changes from deep pink to a light pink when warmed. Now this one I was worried about on the video and my swatches. I worried it was going to be a little subtle for the 3 colors that you see. So please note in person, I definitely saw 3 colors in the pink range. I think that the medium state, which you'll see here in just a moment, is this lovely, almost orangey type of pink. It's really interesting in how it contrasts with the warmest and the coldest states. And the darkest color when it is cold is this lovely deeper type of pink. And then the warmest state is this much warmer type of pink. I know that sounds kind of redundant, but in a moment on the ice water shot, I hope it'll make a little more sense. But I do worry that that medium state's coming off subdued on the video. So here on the ice water shot, you can kind of see it. It's almost like this orangey pink, but definitely 3 colors here in the ice water shot. Now the Cocktail Party collection is currently available. It dropped today. You can grab them for $9.50 each, or the full collection for $54. I will link you guys below to Dom's website if you want to check those out. And also remember that I did review a set of solar polishes and a trio of toppers from this brand too. This is all new experience for me with this brand, but I'm really digging it. All of her formulas so far have been super spot on, and I really enjoyed this brand. So definitely recommend checking her out if you haven't already, if you're new like me to this brand, but they're very much worth taking a peek at. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.